Welcome to What's Growing at CMC, the weekly segment where I, Daniel,
and I, Talasha, share with you about some of the things we see growing at College Mennonite Church.
We come to you today from our home in Goshen.
We aren't quite as well lit or well mic'd as usual, but we'll give it our best shot.
Brooks is in quarantine, so we're doing some adapting this week.
It's wonderful to be part of a team that jumps in with creativity and flexibility when things don't go according to plan.
Larry and Josiah came into the church on Wednesday evening to film the worship service.
Anne Marie hunted down pre-recorded music, and our CMC musicians recorded additional music at their homes.
Phil and Pamela contributed creative ideas.
Tina coordinated all of it, and David and Madeline, who are gone for the month, are missing out on all the fun.
Sue and Joanne adapted their plans to have visuals ready 4 days early.
Whitney made little adjustments to details.
Doug and Marie reserved rooms and communicated.
And Brooks collected all the little pieces of recordings that were contributed to edit them together into our worship service.
When we each do our part, we can adapt without significant burden to anyone.
Just some of the muscles that we are exercising in pandemic times.
I wonder how these newly developed muscles will come in handy post-pandemic.
Steve and Donna Priest share something that is giving them hope in these trying times.
When the first frost arrived this year, they decided to bring a tomato plant inside to see if they could prolong the growing season.
They've gotten a few extra tomatoes from it.
A spark of hope.
Donna has also been knitting dishcloths.
When we couldn't do our November event at church, she took one over to Irene Gross.
Steve and Donna are grateful for this church family to walk through this time.
And Donna reports that Pastor Phil said, to just take it a day at a time.
And that's just what she and Steve are doing.
It's a good reminder to all of us.
Our Goshen College community is now done with classes for this semester.
But some students were stuck in the dorms in quarantine over Thanksgiving.
A call went out for Thanksgiving meals to be brought to these students, and CMCers responded.
You'll see some pictures of the deliveries soon.
Daniel got to spend a day on the road making Advent deliveries last week.
Yep. Soon you'll see a picture of what the Advent calendar looks like as of December 6th.
It's going to develop into a familiar scene.
Guess what? It's the second Sunday of Advent!
Hooray! It's amazing how excited the children of this congregation get when they see purple candles.
Yeah, I think they might just all be pyros. But many of you have spent some time in the last week or two also decorating for Christmas.
We'll show a few pictures of that soon.
Continue to send in your pictures so that we can share them with everyone.
Since we can't gather at church, maybe we can at least get a peek into each other's homes.
Some elves have been busy here at CMC.
So Pamela is one of the best gift givers I know.
Her latest giving project is Winter Family Packs, designed to help with lots of the time that we are spending together at home.
If you have children elementary aged or younger, keep your eyes and ears open for pickup times.
We need to make a sad farewell today.
Ha-Jin Kim will be returning to South Korea tomorrow, December 7.
His sister Yujin will remain at Goshen College.
And Ha-Jin will rejoin his parents and younger sisters Yejin and Eunjin.
Ha-Jin, you are such a vital part of this church family.
We will miss your drumming and your beautiful guitar playing.
We will miss your willingness to contribute to every situation you find yourself in.
And we will miss your kind and gentle spirit.
There's plenty to grieve right now.
This season of the year, with its shortening days and hibernating nature, reminds us that grief and rest and retreat are part of the journey of life.
But the candles of Advent and the Christmas lights on the houses remind us that dark days make room for welcome light.
God's love shines on, newly recognized in the darkness.
God was, God is and God will be.
Thanks be to God.
Reaping and sowing, planting and hoeing, there's something showing, popping up through the sod. The Spirit's blowing, new life we're knowing, giving and growing in the garden of God. Reaping and sowing, planting and hoeing, there's something showing, popping up through the sod. The Spirit's blowing, new life we're knowing, giving and growing in the garden of God. Reaping and sowing, planting and hoeing, there's something showing, popping up through the sod. The Spirit's blowing, new life we're knowing, giving and growing in the garden of God.